Man, hold up, man. It's going down. Thank all of y'all for tuning in to Car Chronicles. I'm your host, DJ KGizzle. And this is my other host.
I'm Mary Pleasant Gibson.
And we are bringing y'all Car Chronicles, baby. You know I'm always hyped up, so it's all gravy. Um, yeah, so today is gonna be one of those interesting days. But before we even get started, how was your day? I know we've already talked, but how was your day?
Hey, I can't complain. Not at
Can't,
all. Learning how to manage stress and just keep it moving. This too shall pass eventually.
huh? Boy. We can definitely say that for sure. It will pass. Definitely,
Eventually.
it will. It definitely it will. Yeah, man, me as always, y'all, I'm blessed. I thank the most high God for letting me see another day. You know what I'm saying? And to be in my right mind. But yeah. So I guess we'll go on and jump in today's topic, which is how our habits shape us. Like who we are, our character, all of that stuff there. You know, uh I'll say matter of fact, do you got the definition?
My definition is the repeated actions or behaviors that become automatic over time without thinking about it. Something you do over and over again, and it's just routine.
Yeah, that yeah, that's about right. uh yeah, that right there is, you know, one of the things that I will say, I'm quite sure all of us got habits. And some are good, some are bad. A lot of times we need to figure out how to change those habits. And I feel like maybe it's because of what we're the way that we say we're trying to change it. I think that makes sense. Y'all get in the comments. Hold up. Let me throw the disclaimers out. Look, we are not psychologists.
No,
We are not coaches. We
no.
are not none of that.
Right.
Okay, we gotta throw the disclaimers out there. Y'all get in the comments because I'm just saying y'all can help us out. Cause I can say I'll be the first one to say I got a lot of bad habits, and my wife can contest to that. I'm working. I got to change my affirmations. I'm trying to learn how. It's not as easy as you know, but I'm I've gotten better.
You have.
I see uh uh a spot where some of these habits I need to let go, and it affects a lot of what I got going on. What you got?
I do have some habits. You saying things that I need to work on, and there's things I'm working on and things I still need to change.
Miss Caldwell,
Hello.
already the TBT family. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We up in here. We talking about habits. You can help us out. You know what I'm saying? And uh just we trying to I'm matter of fact, let me do this. I'll say this for me. Um like I feel like a lot of us as males, we don't see that moving out of an emotional spot is um you know what I'm saying, like a it's a habit, you know. I ain't even I couldn't
It
even see
wasn't.
it.
It wasn't anything.
Oh, is that the peace sign?
Yeah.
uh, Already. Yeah, I mean, I'll be reading books, so or also listening to books. And as I was listening to one by James Clear, um easy way to build good habits and break bad ones. And like, this book is awesome. Matter of fact, I'll let you see what the book, this is not the whole book, but uh you know what I'm saying, it's got some good points. Of matter of fact, here I'll play some.
Behaviors followed by satisfying consequences tend to be repeated, and those that produce unpleasant consequences are less likely to be repeated. His work provides the perfect starting point for discussing how habits form in our own lives. It also provides answers to some fundamental questions like what are habits, and why does the brain bother building them at all? Why your brain builds habits. A habit is a behavior that has been repeated enough times to become automatic. The process of habit formation begins with trial and error. When
Now that's that I forgot about that with trial and error. So it's like coach said. Coach said you it's like a dopamine. You find something to cover up for that you not dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not really dealing with that issue, so you find something else to,
Suppress it.
yeah, suppress it. So you
Hmm.
don't want to deal with it. I know you got some points because you was writing notes and all kind of stuff, and
No, I don't know if we want to start with positive habits or negative habits. I
we can
mean,
start with positive habits because, man,
so positive habits are action that benefits our personal growth and our well-being, like exercising, reading books, practicing healthy eating habits. I mean, the
facts,
list just goes on.
facts.
Yeah.
A lot of things that we, instead of, I think I heard Coach say it, instead of you sitting over there scrolling on your phone, you could be over there on that computer doing something productive, trying to get your purpose going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because that's what I
I
do in my time of in the evenings when I get home from work. I get up, start working on my t-shirt designs while listening to a sermon or looking for inspirational things to post in my group, or always something uplifting or encouraging to others. Always looking for some way to inspire other people. Yeah.
I
That's
feel
what
that.
makes my day every day. Yeah.
I feel it. And I most of the time I'm listening to something that's positive, or I'm on Coach G's live listening and in the background, which he say don't be doing that. I try not to, but I'm trying to listen and learn. So yeah, I will say trying to change, instead of moving a certain way or associating with certain people, you do something else. I I understand that. Like,
That's a
you do.
distraction anyway. Like you said,
Yep.
if you're being around people that aren't doing positive things or seeking their purpose, they're drifting and they're distracted. That's what's going on. And so they want you to fall in line with the bad habits of everything that takes you away from your purpose.
Facts.
Yep. So I
Facts.
have a routine every day that I get up, and the first thing in the morning, I pray every morning. Sometimes I wake up before the alarm clock because it's just routine. I get up, I pray, I read my Bible, and then I may even pray again. Well, I may have thought of something I may have an impact on someone whether it's a smile or a gesture, whatever the case may be with whomever. I always pray to be the light in someone's life every day, the people that I intertwine with every day. Something great to happen. I always expect the best every day. Even if I don't meet the goal of whatever that may be, I still expect the best.
Facts. What's good, main one? Miss Caldwell said true.
Yeah.
Is that thunder? I can't read that. That's too small. Yep, I'm up before the alarm goes off.
Yeah.
Dang. What time is that? What time you get up? I get up before her.
Yeah.
So
He
I'm up
does.
at 3. And from 3 to 3:30, I do my prayer. Cause I was reading and they say you get your best connection around 3 in the morning. So that's when I get on my knees before I go to work and I pray. You know what I'm saying? I do my little old deal, pray for everybody that I know and I see. Good to see you too, bro. I
Yep.
see you. We've been seeing you. Yeah, I try to do like that and pray for my job because I don't want that bad energy.
Right. Or sometimes when you said it don't have to be the job, it could be people just having a bad day at work or problems at home. I mean,
Mm,
you never know.
5 a.m. Get up around 4:30. See
Yeah. Mine
that,
say 4:55 every morning. Yeah.
and
Well,
and
I
and I
get it.
feel like that though that's the best time because most people. I think it might be true because most people are asleep
Yeah.
deep in. You know what I'm saying? They getting it in,
Yeah.
but I do. I try to. I'm trying to learn a lot of the things that, and I'm being honest. From me, a lot of the things that I was doing, exposed to, all kinds of stuff became. A lot of those became habits, and I'm not talking about drugs or nothing. I'm saying like from laziness to what I'm saying, just all kinds of just bad habits. People tell you stuff and then you believe it and you really think, but not even looking and making a choice for yourself, saying, man, that sounds like that might be a bad habit. Like I'm realizing a lot of stuff. So I look for the good in people so that maybe we can get together when it's time for something good or something, or we, positive, because that's what I want to do. I want to help people instead of I feel better. I get more energy out of that. And then me wanting to learn more and more and more about who I am and myself.
Right.
So yeah, I be on it. I don't be on it, but I be trying to, yeah. And a lot of people think I be, you know what I'm saying, I'm acting a certain way. Now, man, it's just I really be in this zone trying to figure out who I am, you know what I'm saying, life, knowing that we've been lied to all our life to do certain habits and be a certain way for so long. What she said.
Well, she says good connection at times and it's quiet at that time, breathing, meditating, praying, and going to the gym at 6 a.m. That's another one I'm trying to add into all of this
Hold up, she
time
said the
throughout the
gym.
day.
Look, I can't do it, man. I'm trying. You gotta understand. I live heavy stuff all day anyway. So it's like I don't nah.
He said once your eyes are open, you have to adjust.
Facts. 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 Once your eyes open up, it ain't no turning back, and you
This is
can't
true.
give nobody else. You can't make them see what you see.
Not at
You
all.
can't. Like I don't care the habits. I mean, man, Boy, that's deep right there. Cause you just said a mouthful right there.
Yeah.
You gotta adjust. You don't have a choice. And if you don't adjust, guess what happened? You stuck in one spot. You're gonna be doing the same thing. And you can't even tell that, dang, this is a habit.
She
But
said, "You're right. What you see is for you."
facts. 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 That is facts.
But
What
I
you
say we spend enough time drifting. We've done the partying, and really, it's not all that anyway. Going out, spending unnecessary money, and seeing people that they're all getting drunk, high, and doing the same thing. Like, I mean, to each his own if that's what you want to do, but we're getting older now. So
yeah.
you got grandkids, your kids are getting
Facts.
older, and you want to leave a legacy for them and set an example.
Say for me, I wanna be like I used to see my grandma and them. Like they was old school, like they was done partying and all that. They was, we going to stay at their house and stuff.
Not now, that's not happening. Grandmas
Nah,
don't want to be grandmas, and papas don't. They in the club too.
nah, I'm good.
Yeah, we've had our
I'm
fair
good.
share.
If it ain't
DJing,
about
throwing
no money,
parties.
if it
Yeah,
ain't about no money, I ain't coming out.
yeah.
Or it got to be positive. I ain't even
And
gonna lie.
because now they're fighting and shooting, and you can't even, I mean, get in good to enjoy yourself because something's going down.
That's bad habits. Somebody done put that in somebody else's head to do that.
That's egos. Those are
Like like
egos.
like
Pride.
I can say this. I ain't gonna main one. You can contest to this. But I remember it was one time we was somewhere and I knew what I had. I knew what I had on me, and he knew. And somebody was acting funny out on the dance floor, and I was like, "Yeah, now, yeah, let's." And he was like, "No, boy, what's wrong with you, man? You tripping?" That type of somebody else influenced me to move like that. But he was like, "Hold on, bro, what you doing? That ain't how you do things." You
Right.
know what I'm saying? We got look. He laughing, see, cause he
Yeah.
know, and it was like, cause he the one that said, "Man, you ain't gonna be able to get in there with that." Say, stick it in the bill. So I stuck it. Brand new case of bill, stuck it in the bill. The dude looked at it, saw it was a new case. We walked right in the club. I went right to the back where nobody could see me and put it in my pants. Nobody knew but us. And that's why I say it's habits, things that I'm learning and the wisdom that I am really intaking from elderly people and stuff, man, and people that are even younger than me that's wiser than me. Just because they done been through some things and they done acknowledge their habits and things that they need to change. Yeah, we was young, and I will say we was stupid. I'm stand on that. We was stupid. I don't know what we was thinking.
But sometimes we don't. We just react and, oh, well, that's nothing, and we'll just go on. But the grace is what saved us. Grace and
Yup.
mercy is what have kept us from, man, just making
So
bad
much,
decisions and not thinking about other people and decisions how it's
man.
going to affect someone else. Your actions. Every action has a reaction.
Man, your habit
Yeah,
can put you in a bad situation.
it can.
I can contest that. But you gotta identify them. You gotta be honest with yourself and see those and say, man, I need to change. No, I'm going to change those. I
Yeah,
have changed those. No,
right.
because I'm the way that I realize is on in this book. He said this guy that smokes cigarettes. He said, now imagine somebody come to you and say, hey, you want a cigarette? And you say, no, I'm trying to stop. Versus somebody that say, hey, you want a cigarette, and they say, nah, I don't smoke cigarettes. You see the difference? The words that was used, you identifying that you are a smoker when you say, nah, I'm trying to stop versus, nah, I don't smoke.
Right.
So you identify with the fact of, I don't smoke. So 9 times out of 10, you're gonna stop smoking. Because you saying you don't smoke.
Right.
I'm telling you, that's what the book, that's why I say, man, this is a good book. It is a really, really good book. I saw it on Amazon, but I've been listening to different chapters on YouTube, and it's a really good book. Let me pull it back up. I don't know what I did. I must have pulled it down. There it is. I ain't even get to finish. Hold on, before we go into the next one you got. Hold on.
Whenever you encounter a new situation in life, your brain has to make a decision. How do I respond to this? The first time you come across a problem, you're not sure how to solve it. Like Thorndike's cat. You're just trying things out to see what works. Neurological activity in the brain is high during this period. You are carefully analyzing the situation and making conscious decisions about how to act. You're taking in tons of new information and trying to make sense of it all. The brain is busy learning the most effective course of action. Occasionally, like a cat pressing on a lever, you stumble across a solution. You're feeling anxious, and you discover that going for a run calms you down.
Watch
You're
it.
mentally exhausted from a long day of work, and you learn that playing video games relaxes you. You're exploring, and then, bam, a reward. After you stumble upon an unexpected reward, you alter your strategy for next time. Your brain
Now it's a habit. You see?
Yeah.
But it's an interesting book. Like, it really helps you see stuff. What was the next one you got?
It was negative habits, behaviors that are harmful.
Well, we was just
So it could be procrastination, excessive social media scrolling, where people now really don't have to watch TV.
Nah, you right.
They just spend time just scrolling, and you look up and you like, hours have passed.
Man, won't be sharing crazy stuff on his page.
I mean, that's a form of drifting, binge watching TV. Because I used to do it. I was guilty of it, of watching reality TV shows.
You still do.
Faithfully, but I'm saying like faithfully.
I
Just watch them when I have time.
I do too.
I mean, entertainment takes you away from the work that we do.
I mean, but you
watching
gotta have
movies or something like that.
You gotta let your brain,
because mine is constantly thinking. So it's like, okay, well, I need to work on emails. I need to create t-shirt designs. I need to figure out the next post. What type of video am I putting together for my business? Like, it's a constant thing. Okay, how can I make my life better? Those things. So it's kind of like downtime from it. Smoking and drinking, those are negative habits. Because in the long run, they affect your health.
And they affect how
your mental health, your health,
how you function in life.
Yep. Your process of thinking, everything.
Yep. It creates laziness, all of that.
Mm-hmm. Health problems. I mean, the list just goes on. Yep.
Definitely health problems.
Say it affects your health and it hinders your personal development. Yep. Your mental, your process of thinking, the way you respond to situations or handling things.
Yeah.
Those play a factor. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get you. I get it.
But I mean, we've all been there with making bad decisions when I was younger. Like you say, partying and drinking and doing certain things that we thought was cool then. You thought that's what it was, and really, in reality, it wasn't.
Nah, it wasn't. It was the way I see it now, and the mindset and how I see things. I was wasting time.
Basically.
Because what I should have done was by 25, I should have been making thousands.
Coming up with a master plan.
With all the talent and the things that I could do. Yep.
But there's a point in time, all things happen for a reason to us. And a lot of things that happen to us are for us. We might not see it and it may be bad, or we think, oh man, why is this happening to me? And he said, why not you? Only the strong survive, and hey, he give his hardest soldiers the toughest battles.
Man,
Yep.
Believe that cold.
That's on a spiritual level. Yeah.
I believe that cold-heartedly because, man, sometimes it gets so difficult.
It really does. It gets tough. And lately, faith for everyone. I mean, there's so much chaos going on in the world.
For
I mean,
real.
from one scenario to another. It is, I've never seen anything like it. Wow. This is a spiritual battle we're going through right now. All of it.
It's
And it's
always
epiphany.
it's always been one.
Yeah, it's always been one, but it's in your face now.
Oh no, it's cracking down to that time.
Yeah.
But it is a spiritual battle. Period.
It's a spiritual
It's
battle,
always
period.
been one. Period.
The battle of the minds. It's
Your
to get the
mind.
souls.
Yep.
Is what it is.
Facts.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's what's
It
going
is.
on. So it's like if you're not aligning yourself with it, man, you'll fall susceptible to anything.
For
Anything
real.
people giving you, you believe, and being deceived and not having the spirit of discernment when it comes to everything. Anything that you do. Everything you do.
I have a problem. I'm a real conspiracist. I ask questions on everything. It ain't nothing. I'm a question it because I do believe it's a spiritual battle and I just feel different ways about things. So I ask questions. And I'm
Right.
gonna probably make you laugh because I'll be yeah, but I'm for real. I'll be like, shh, I wanna know. Cause
Yeah.
it's too confusing on what?
He said World War III ain't on the ground. It's in our mind. It's on your mind.
Yeah, facts. It's on your mind and it's a distraction. It's a distraction.
All of those things that we're being given, looking at the news, looking at social media, all of those things that to have you distracted and drifting into losing sight of your purpose.
I'm not gonna start because like I said, I grew up in church. My daddy is a preacher, and like you gotta know you had to know the word, and I'm not gonna start there because I know the word says it was gonna be rumors of wars, and it was gonna be wars. It all ain't no way on this earth. I know. I'm just paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Major facts already. I don't know. Well, I know this. It gotta be because it's something over there that we want. And I ain't gonna say nothing else because I don't want nothing go wrong
Yeah.
with my channel. I'm gonna be quiet. I got something coming that's just me and me on the conspiracies and everything. I'm just gonna let it go. But yeah, back on the subject. I don't wanna
Right. How do you stay motivated and motivated to stick to positive habits over time?
books.
Mm.
Books. When I get discouraged or feel bad, I go back to a book. If I'm down, my favorite book is that Napoleon Hill because it's something in there for everything that you go through. So I go back to that book. That's gonna be my first one. Consistency.
Yep. Oh man,
Consistency for
that's
sure.
major.
But for me, yes, that, but over that, persistent. Because you got to do that and keep doing it while you got issues and problems going
This
on
is
in your
true.
life. So you
Regardless,
got to be
they go
persistent
hand in hand.
as
Yeah.
well as consistent.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Big facts. Now that is a big fact.
it is.
Keep doing.
They'll line the new thing until it becomes a habit. So it's like something you start saying you're gonna do, and you just keep doing it and keep doing it,
Let me see how I'm blow this up.
even if you don't feel like it. You keep doing it. That's like a
Facts.
person saying they want to lose weight, but oh, I'm gonna work out today. Oh no, I don't feel like working out today, or I'll catch it tomorrow. Oh, well, I'll do it next week. Then eventually you're gonna stop doing it because you're not staying consistent with it.
Facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts. Or even thinking that, okay, I'm on a diet and I'm going to I'm I'm eating right, and you thinking that you gonna be losing weight within a couple of days when that ain't true. What's gonna happen is you don't understand that you gotta work out with it. You gotta get out there and do something.
Or I can use me as a
So,
prime example of this being my first official episode of doing the podcast of this show, of doing a
Car
show.
Chronicle.
Yes, of Car Chronicles, of saying I'm gonna do it. I need to get before people to introduce them to my brand, Pleasant Inspired Apparel, and I'm kind of tiptoeing around it, doing everything but showing my face to the people and letting them know who I am. And my husband, he's like, hey, you need to come on with it because this is what's going to bring people have to believe in you to buy the brand. You are the brand. So it's like, okay, when are you going to do it? You keep saying you're going to do it. Oh, well, I'm going to do it. No, I ain't going to do it. I'm going to do it. No, we just got to do it. And here I am. So it's like, you got to bite the bullet. You want it to prosper. You want it to elevate. You want it to soar. Keep doing it. Yep.
My goal to
She said my goal was to go to the gym and simply was to get there and keep doing. And that the hardest part is getting there. Absolutely.
man
That is the hardest part.
getting there. I One thing I've learned is routine for me is that my job. One thing they will say is that boy Kevin, he ain't never late.
Well, it's a cause and effect. You
He
want to get
he
paid,
does
and also you want to have a good work history. People
he
to
does
believe
not
in you,
admit
and you the
it.
one they can count on. That's gonna faithfully taking
Fact.
pride in what it is you do at your job. And if you do something, you give it your best. You give it your all. You're gonna make sure if something happened, they go, he was one of the best workers I had. I can
For
count on
real.
him. I know for sure. Nobody else is gonna show up, but he is.
Yep,
Yep.
and he gonna work for me. And
Yep.
and and I tell people, I say I work like that because that's what I would expect. If I ran a business, I would expect that from you. And and in exchanges, I'm gonna make sure that I take care of you
Right.
because I know I can count on you to do your
Right.
job and do it right. So yeah, I that's one thing I try to be like that. I'm trying, which she helps me on, which like, hey, come on, Kevin, you gotta be consistent. Get up, let's go, do this, do that. We gotta, yeah. She be on me just as well as I be. Hey, what's the problem? Let's do
Yep.
this. Nah, don't worry about that. So it's like a pushing each other. Come on, and then I might slack off, and here she is. Hey, come on, let's go. Okay, I got you. I got you.
Like, what's up with those intros? What's up with those reels? Like, I'm just saying, this is the
I
reality
got
of the
them. I
situation. Just
got them
saying.
too. I got them.
The
I
dropping
got them. They,
consistency is key because that's what keeping you before people is what's gonna make them remember. If they keep
yeah,
repetition, you keep saying something or hearing it over and over again, you're gonna remember it.
facts.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Because you're in between all of this stuff that's being flooded in social media, what's gonna make you stand out or us to stand out from the others? Yep.
That's a fact.
Yep. Good night.
All
Yeah.
right. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming and being a
Tuning
part
in.
of the show and
Yeah.
saying, your piece. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. Uh But yeah, I know you cocked and loaded. What else you got?
No, I was gonna say, what's one small habit you've been wanting to change that haven't changed yet, and what's holding you back from doing it?
I plead the fifth.
You say you don't have no small habits?
I didn't say that. I said I plead the fifth. That mean I ain't got nothing to say.
Well, I get it. I mean, I have. I want to add working out back into my routine. That right. I mean, not only it makes you look better, but it makes you feel on a mental level.
This is all bad. This is all bad.
But I mean, oh, to change. Yeah, but I'm saying that's not bad. That's something that I'm
Okay.
not doing that I want to do.
Nah, I mean,
And
I
what's
want to
holding me
be.
back is me. Me is holding me back of making excuses, saying, "Oh, well, I'm tired today. I don't feel like that. I don't work. Then I got to work on my business stuff and check my emails and create this and do this and that and create my devotions." And yeah, it's just excuses. It's making time is what it is. Yep.
Said me
So
too.
it's like, hey, but it happens. It's this life, but setting goals, and this was a goal that I've accomplished today. Yeah.
Yep, it is.
So it's like
Fact,
this is the beginning of something great that I'm ready to release. Whatever this is, this magnet that's attracting people to me with problems and to help people for the both of us. There's something that we're supposed to be doing that's this, but this is the start.
facts,
Yeah.
facts. I just I want to be more emotionally intelligent in knowing myself, so that way I can help others find they self and know who they are. Because
Right.
once you know who you are, that means you know your triggers and everything. So
Right.
you know when somebody, oh yeah, you trying to get this reaction out of me. No.
Mine is I pray every day to ask God to help me manage my emotions. Because you know I'll be an emotional person going right. It's like, oh, I'm a nervous wreck. I'm just like, oh my God, like learning how to manage stress with this life because lately life has been lifing for all of us. We all battling something. Everybody's been going through one scenario, losing loved ones to incarceration to illnesses or unexpected losing jobs or not making enough money or whatever the case the scenario may be. We've all
Facts.
been affected and being affected and learning how to, well, for me is to pray about it and to give those, he's teaching me not to lean on anyone. That's what he's teaching me. Because I'm a
Yep.
person that I like to do things myself. So it's like
Facts.
I'm just she just raised us to be strong. So it's like you figure it out. But when you have y'all lean on each other, now when you just like, oh, I gotta do it my way, learning to
Big
compromise.
fact. Facts.
So it's like learning how to not even lean on your partner with it. You pray about it and you seek God for those things of him helping me to manage my emotions and bad habits, things that I've experienced, trauma in my past to break those habits, to not over because we don't want our children to carry those to their relationships, generational curses. We don't want those to carry on. So you want to
Facts.
break those habits and not, yeah.
Facts. So I wanted to make sure too before we got off that I I let y'all hear this, not hear this, but see this. I posted it on my page. A lot of people probably did not pay attention because it was just words.
Yep, sis, we got to learn to break them curses. That's it.
Man,
Because
facts.
it's
What
real
it do?
life.
That is
This is
that
so
is a
true.
fact. That
Yeah.
is a fact. That is the hardest thing to do
Learning to
because
break what you've
usually
been habits
breaking
you've
them
been taught
curses, yeah, you man,
that they're wrong. It's a lot of things that have been done wrong. And not saying that maybe it carried from them not being shown or shown wrong
Well, I will say this.
or not
There
shown at
is,
all.
hold on. There is no manual
No,
on
that's
none of
true. That
this.
is true to parenting. There isn't.
There's no manual. So it is trial and error.
That
But you
is
gotta
absolutely true.
understand every child is different.
That's true.
I treat every one of my kids differently because one might be emotional, one might be like this, one may be, I have to do that. And I have to, as a parent, recognize that.
Yeah, because they are all different.
Learning for sure because you don't want to stay
It's to suffer.
in
Yeah, you don't want to carry those things over.
for
Trauma,
real. I am
baggage.
working on that right now. I'm trying to
It's true
say, man, I'm trying to fix that for real.
because it's major. You're like, oh man, to experience those things, but some things I mean, this generation is totally different from the way we were raised, and they're
Yeah,
lost.
yeah, it's harder. It's
Now
hard, but it's worse for
it's
them.
worse now. Yeah.
It really is. They're dealing with what I've been with and mind frame, and people don't be thinking and like really trying to bring you out your character and all of that. Man, I promise you, it's like, man, I don't want to make no generational curse of doing something stupid.
You don't want those things to carry over to generations. You want to be the generational curse breaker. You're like, hey,
Yep,
it stopped here with me. I'm not carrying those things over.
yep. And I'm not gonna allow my child to with those type of issues and problems.
That is so true. Oh man, that is so true. Thank you, like what I've been through, because there's
Man,
a lot going on. But I'm still here. We're still here. So we still got work to do. Yep.
yep.
This
So
is
just
absolutely
strap up
true.
your boots and get it in where you fit in. And if you ain't, matter of fact, I know you, make your own lane. That's all. That's
Sometimes,
all I tell people. Just make your own lane.
man, and a lot of it, I mean, currently at this present time in my life, my peace means everything to me.
Man,
If you're bringing me drama, trauma, whatever that's negativity, stay away from me. Because I got to
right.
let my light shine. And light don't shine in darkness. The light
It
and I'm
do.
gonna be the light when I come to the room. So I don't any
It
energy leeches, all of
it
that, stay away.
shines. It
Stay
shines,
away.
but it's dark out there too.
No.
It's
I'm just like,
peaceful.
yeah, I can't do it
Your own
anymore.
life. Man,
If you're
say
disturbing my peace, stay over there. Stay anywhere but away from this. Yeah.
big facts.
Because at night when I lay down to go to sleep, my peace of mind means everything. When you lay down and you resting. And some people just, I don't know, they thrive off of all the other.
They
Yeah.
sure do.
Mm-mm.
They thrive
Yeah, I'm
off of
just like, nah,
everything
I can't
else.
do it anymore. I watch it real, but that stuff scripted anyway. Reality TV shows is scripted. It's a
Not
script they
all of
come
them.
up with
Not
to,
all of them. Cause
well,
I saw that one and they were say, man, they bumping for
the
real. I'm
shows that
like,
I watch are scripted. And I don't like to watch shows where they just fighting. That's just, yeah. She said that's just foolish. Yes, it is. So I mean, we have a little try. I like it in other people's lives on TV and not in my own life.
See, that's wrong.
It's
That's
called
wrong.
entertainment, is
That's
what it's called.
wrong. That ain't no entertainment is a movie. Not
No, so you're
no,
saying
no,
that
not no
reality TV
reality
shows
TV.
are
No,
entertainment?
no, that's violence.
No.
I don't have time. If it ain't in a movie
So
or
I
something,
watch
I
a
don't,
little bit here, there. My what is it? Ghost Power. I mean,
that's
Love and Hip
different.
Hop.
That's a
Even
movie. The love and hip hop and all that. Nah, man, that
it's just reality TV show.
nah.
But yeah, I don't. It's like no, we're stopping the cycle here, setting them up for the next generation, and I want to make history of in my family accomplishing something major that's never been done before ever.
For real.
That's where I wanted to lie. Like, I've never seen anything big come from my family. So we cut the drinking because that was a bad habit for me. I used to drink consistently and had an epiphany. So now I no longer drink at all. Now this is crystal clear. I'm sober.
You drink a little water every now and then.
Water, you funny. Water, Gatorade, Powerade. Anything outside of that, it's a no-go.
I try to put
those
on
are spirits.
I try to put on some sparkling juice, grape juice, but she ain't. She won't even drink.
No, it's a no-go. We just stick to what's basic because later on, like you say, it affects your health. Drinking affects your health, your mental health, and your health. Have your blood pressure up? Have you eating too much? Have you gaining weight? I mean, it have your mind playing tricks on you. I mean, it's a variation of different things that it gives you.
Fact,
and even towards the end, it wasn't giving me satisfaction at all. I was embarrassed with it. Couldn't get drunk enough. So it's just facing whatever the trauma or whatever that is, you just deal with it. That's how, head on. Cry about it. I pray about it. I read my Bible. I listen to my word. I mean, meditate on gospel music, just meditating. Like, I'm an overthinker anyway, but still, yeah. Yeah, that is true. Something they not doing nothing but misery loves company, sis. Some people just do. Drive off of it. That's deflecting is what they.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it like she already said it.
It's called deflecting. If a person can talk about you, but not reflect on themselves, that's deflecting. You're too busy worried about other people than focusing on your purpose and yourself.
Facts.
That's what's going on.
When you focus on yourself and your life is going excellent, then you can open your mouth and say something on somebody else. Because therefore, if you want their situation changed, you'll be able to step in and fix it for them. Then
that's true too. That's true. So I just let people handle their own business. I pray for them, and I'm focusing on my own good habits, bad habits. Yep.
Facts.
It's crazy. Yep, the problem is with them. They miserable in their own life, and nobody can change it but themselves. Yep.
That's a fact.
Oh, that's a fact.
That is a fact.
Yeah. So I just stay steering clear of people and their problems because I have my own. And clarity I want in my life. I play for clarity and understanding and guidance because, oh man, you walk around with your eyes open and you still can't see. Some people still can't see what's really going on.
Facts.
Yep.
I stay out the way because I be embarrassed speaking and be telling her, watch this happen. And then it happened. And I'd be like, what in the world? But I be done just sat down and thought it all the way through. And be like, nah, that ain't, watch.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
Yeah, but one thing we're gonna, I guess you say, end with is gratitude. I thank God every day, having gratitude. That's one of the habits that needs to be every day. Even we might complain because we do. We go through, it's like, why are you complaining about that? It's always someone that has it worse than what you're going through. Always. But having gratitude, the fact that you have a roof over your head, that you have a car to drive. You might not have that many groceries in your refrigerator or enough money in your bank account. Or your health, whatever. There's always someone that has it worse than what you're going through. That's just it. So being grateful, having the spirit of gratitude always. Yep.
I want to say this before we get out of here. I put this on my page, like I had said. I don't think a lot of people read it because, like I said, it was just words. But if you read it, it says, watch your thoughts. They become words. Watch your words. They become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, for it becomes your destiny. That is a quote by Frank Outlaw. Go
This is
look
true.
them up. That is the most truthfulest thing. Broke it all the way down. Each one of those is so true because each one of them, it goes into the next one, into the next one, and it builds all the way up to your character. So a lot of these people, they done got so many bad habits that now it's just their character. It's just who they are, and they can't change it, like you said.
They're just stuck. But like you say, we're born here looking like our parents. We come here looking like our parents, but we leave looking like our choices. So if you're choosing
Man,
whatever those choices are, you're choosing to do, just remember that. That's
man,
just it.
that was a deep one. That was a deep one.
It's absolutely correct.
That's the quote of the century right there, because that
You
is
say you don't
true.
want to leave looking like, just remember your choices.
Facts,
Yep.
facts. Well, say I appreciate everybody coming in to look. We got a show coming called the TBT show.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta check that
Man,
out. It's
real
gonna be
talk.
good. The introduction, y'all come on in there. We might even let people come in and say something. You know, it's an introduction, so we want to get to know everybody and let them, before we get this show popping, the first episode. You know what I'm saying? With yours truly, Jizzle, and
Yep.
and
And
we got
me.
my lovely wife, Mary, and she gonna be on there with me, and we gonna really talk about some other things. But y'all, we got I cannot. I before we get up out of here, because I want to make sure that I do promote. Y'all, we have, baby. Who
No, I was
who?
looking to see if you had to have the flyer.
There it is, right there.
It doesn't have I can't see. It's Lakeisha Monique Herrera. Yes, Lakeisha Monique Herrera is who we have our next guest for next Wednesday.
I don't know why it ain't doing it right. I'm over here clicking,
What,
but
to
it
bring
ain't.
up the flyer?
Yeah, it ain't doing it right.
Oh, you were trying to look at the
There
actual.
it is.
There you
There it
go.
is. There it is. Okay.
Yeah. So we have
Yeah.
a life coach. I think, is that a life coach?
No, that's not a life coach.
Life coach. I'm sorry. A setup
She is a
coach.
startup
Business
business coach.
coach.
A mom. Oh yeah. Very very interesting person. And she has a lot of good information. And I promise you, y'all don't want to miss that one. That is gonna be the show right there. I can't wait because I have been on her page. I've been scrolling. I've been watching her. Hey, y'all got to check her out, man. You know what I'm saying? But I really do. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Like, subscribe. Truth be told, television. I'm not my normal because I'm trying to let my wife warm up.
No,
Get
you
the
do you. That's
so that
you.
because I get on
That's
here and be
you.
like,
I'm just
"Baby,
chill.
know
That's
what I'm
just
talking
that
about?"
you you.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna let her make it. But yeah, man, say we finna get up out of here, man. I'm KGizzle.
And I'm Mary Pleasant Gibson.
And hey, we up out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in.